To Sports Radio 610 WIP, and hopefully you enjoyed that little talk with Leonard Weaver. And the thing about Leonard that jumps out at you, and I'm sure that those of you that were listening are able to see, I mean, he's really a classy guy, really has a very impressive young man, no doubt about it. And, I like some of the things I like the way he plays the game. I think he, quote-unquote, plays the game the right way. Larry Brown plays the game the right way. But also, I like the things he does off the field, too. And he's really got his feet on the ground, and he cares about what's going on with a lot of the youngsters that as an athlete, you can't help but influence, that he's trying to make sure that he's setting, the proper example for a lot of youngsters. And he does a tremendous job with some programs. In fact, there's a facility that I have been working with for years that he went over to talk to some of the kids that had been in trouble with the law, and to talk to them about what it was going to take for them to turn their lives around. Because a lot of times, the same things that can help you be successful on the field, can help you be successful off the field, which is you got to have a game plan, and you got to have some humility. In fact, I was at a place today. I'm trying to remember. I can't remember the name of it just yet, but I will before done. But talking to some young men about humility. And when you have a lot of success, and believe me, a lot of people think it's just the athletes, but I know guys that are successful in other areas of whether it be business or the arts or whatever, and you make a few dollars and you've got some notoriety, and you're a young man. A lot of times, young men make mistakes. They get caught up. And, it takes some maturity, some humility to admit your mistakes and to get your act together. And hopefully you get that second chance, to get yourself together. But anyway, let me open up the phones. I want you to call in. We were talking previously, and we really kind of want to get back to that, is talking about with the fact that the Eagles haven't done anything from a standpoint, they haven't done anything major in the free agent market. Shouldn't they think about moving McNabb and rebuilding? Is that what they should do? Or do you think this group that's put together now that they can win a championship? And that if you add a piece here or a piece there, that you can win a championship? That's basically the debate. What do you need to do? Can you build this team as it's put together, keep McNabb here, put together a few pieces, and make a run at a Super Bowl? Or do you say, we need to move McNabb, we need to get younger, we need to hand the reins to Kevin Cobb, and hopefully he can do it. If he can't, we'll draft another quarterback, or we'll somehow get a hold of another quarterback. But we're going to put together the pieces to win a championship, and we're going to kind of step back to step forward. What do you say to that? I mean, you got to get on one side or the other. What do you think they should do? What should be the formula for rebuilding this team or for winning a championship? I shouldn't say rebuilding, because they do have some of the pieces in place. I don't think anybody would argue with that. But it's all a case of whether you think they should move McNabb for a draft pick, hand the reins to Kevin Cobb, or you say, we need to keep McNabb here. He's our best chance to win right now, and we need to put together some pieces, and we need to go for a championship. So jump on the line. Which way do they need to go? Should you, like I said, it's either with McNabb or without him, and it depends on how many pieces you think are in place for them to really make a run. But go ahead and jump on the line. We've got lines open. You can get in. I mean, you can even call and say something stupid. You might not even have thought through what that's all right. You can do it anonymously. Just call with an anonymous name. So somebody will go, wait a minute. That sounds like Ralph. What a stupid thing to say. Well, they won't even know it's you. You're just going like, you could just deny you even called. But go ahead and jump on the line from Pennsylvania. It's 215-592-0610. South Jersey's 856-963-0610. AT&T Wireless and Verizon Wireless, it's a free call, push star 610. I saw the movie, what's the name of it? Blind Side. Very good movie. It was a good movie. I don't know that about Michael Orr, who is now a tackle with the Baltimore Ravens, and what's the lady's name? Sandra Bullock, who got a very good chance of getting an Academy Award for it. But this lady and her family, they befriend a young man. He's a young African-American, you know, a big, huge young fella who goes on to become this great football player. But they kind of take him in because he's been abandoned by his mother and the rest of his family, and he's kind of on his own, and he goes to the same school that their kids go to, and he winds up bringing them in, and you know, it's a nice story. It's definitely a heartwarming story. Let's go to the phones. We've got Brian from Norristown. You're on Sports Radio 610 WIP.
Hey, Gary.
What's happening?
You know, I just don't see the old winners because I think they're a soft finesse team, but I think as long as you have Andy Reid, you know, running the team, you know, I just don't see it.
Okay, you say, okay,